Hi, this is Wu from National Indoor RV Center, and in this video I will be going over the self-leveling system on the Hadley Air Ride control. And the times that you want to use this are going to be the times that you can't use your hydraulic jacks. So normally you want to use the equalizer system with the hydraulic jacks, but there's going to be times when you're either at a Walmart parking lot or if you're at a racetrack where you're parked in the grass and you can't put your regular jacks down, you're going to want to use the self-leveling system that uses your airbags to level you. So on the Cornerstones, whether it doesn't matter what year it is, this is a 2019 Cornerstone, but all the Cornerstones have the same Hadley control. So the first thing you want to do is make sure that your engine is on. So since this is a 19, it's going to have the push button. You're going to push it twice. Get your instrument panel loaded up. After it loads up and warms up, you're going to want to go ahead and start your coach. After that, you want to put your coach on high idle. That requires you pressing the on button on your cruise and hitting the set button. And what that'll do is bring your RPMs up to 1,000. And you will see that green icon there on the new 19 instrument panel. So after you have your coach running, what you'll do is you come over to your Hadley control and you hit the SLS button. That stands for self-leveling system. Do that and you hit the set button. So what it's going to do is you'll see these arrows right here, and one is going to be from front to back and the other left to right. And essentially what it wants to do is have both arrows set in solid green. So right now this is telling us that we are level from front to back, but now it's working on leveling us from left to right. And because it's using your airbags to level, this is why we are running the engine. The compressor has to be running, and you have to have a constant supply of air so that it can adjust the airbags accordingly. Alright, so now that you see that we have both sets of arrows set to where they are, you could go ahead and just turn off the engine, and basically it's telling us we are now level. Now, after using the self-leveling system, when it's time to go home, you have to make sure you hit the standard ride button so that it puts you back to regular ride height. Right now, depending on how bad the slope or the grade of where you were leveling at is, it'll raise you up on one side. So if you don't put it back to standard ride, you'll be driving away with your coach being unlevel. So very important that you hit that, and you'll hear the Hadley system going, and it'll set us back to ride height. Alright, so as far as the other two buttons, the raise and the lower, the times that you would use those would be if you are in a campground with a lot of potholes, or trying to get out of your driveway and it's a slope and you're gonna scrape the bottom of your coach when you back out. This is when you might want to use the raise button. If you push and hold the button, it'll continue to raise the air pressure and raise your ride height, and that'll help you to get past some of those potholes or be higher so that you won't scrape. Now, as far as the lower, the times you would use that would be if you're trying to get under something, or if you're trying to clear something. Maybe you're trying to park it into a garage that just barely makes the height. You could press the lower button just to drop you down and get you to where you need to. The other time that you would use that button is if you were going to manually level with the hydraulic jacks. You would just hit lower so that it empties your airbags, and then you can go ahead and start manually leveling yourself with the equalizer jack system up here.